Just want to toss this out. One of the key things that I find that makes it really difficult for people to move from the team builder to the manager. So I want to toss this out. And I think we've talked a little bit about this, but as we move to the manager role here, manager, the focus, the production focus now begins to shift away from the people and begins to focus now on the task. Okay? Begins to focus on the task. So the manager is primarily in the manager mindset. The manager is primarily focused on the task. The task must get completed. Well, man, it's like you don't even care about me anymore. I don't. The task has to get completed. And if you can't do it, I will find someone that can. Well, that sounds really impersonal. That just doesn't sound like I just want, can you hug me? No, I don't have time to hug you. I have to get the work done. And again, this is what keeps so many people moving, keeps so many people from moving well and successfully from a team builder into a manager role. Is because immediately when you begin to focus on the task, which is why you're getting paid more, why you got the promotion, when you begin to focus more on the task, people will accuse you of not considering them. They will accuse you of being just a robot, being a machine. They'll call you names. All kinds of names. I've been there before. And if you don't like that, if you really struggle with that, then what will happen is you will try to be a manager that keeps people happy. And good luck with that. It'll be very hard, okay? Because you'll have a whole bunch of people that you're managing, and all of them need different things to keep them happy. So you're over here and you're giving this person the red Jolly Rancher, but you got to come over here and you got to give this one the green apple Jolly Rancher. You know, I don't want the red one. How come this used to be a good place to work when you had green Jolly Ranchers, but it's not anymore. It's like, If you try to manage keeping everybody happy and if you're concerned about confrontation, the manager is not a place for you to be yet. You still need to learn things in these levels. You still have stuff that you need to build on before you step into here. Guys, I talk to managers all the time that struggle with confrontation. Well, I just feel like if I say that, then they'll think this. It's like, who cares? If you don't do it, then you are not doing your job. And if you're not doing your job, you're going to get fired. And the reason why you're getting fired is because that Yahoo isn't doing what they're supposed to do. Because you are not accepting the responsibilities and the duties of a manager. So this is really important as we move into this next step of a manager the focus is on task. If you remember, we talked about the 4 expressions of leadership. I want to write those just really quickly. We've got, I'm going to put them here. The 4 expressions of leadership. Number 1 was to lead. Number 2 was to develop. Number 3, right over here, is to manage. And then number 4 is to care. So when it comes to lead, when you say, hey, I want you to lead this activity, this is how people are going to see it. This is how they are going to express leadership. The thing is about this, is that over here on this side, it's all about the task. Over here on this side, it's all about the people. Welcome to the Great Divide. It's a mindset divide. It's a struggle. Management sucks because they're not really listening to us and all that kind of stuff. It's like they're focused on something else. They're focused on the sustainability of the company, not on you getting your paycheck. So we can find a real struggle going on here. So as you have built teams, as you have built relationships on this level, now you're going to be stepping into a manager level. So now the focus becomes more and more about the task. Now, does that mean that you're going to focus on the task to the exclusiveness and excluding the people? No. Again, that's why it's so important that we build these relationships so that the relationship can withstand the pressure when you come and say, I need you to do it, and I need you to do it in the next 15 minutes, or else I'm going to have to fire you. If you haven't built the relationship to that point, then that person's going to look at you in the face and cuss you. They're going to look at you in the face and go, well, you're stupid. And they're going to walk back and complain and whine and gripe and all that kind of stuff because you're unreasonable, because you don't understand their feelings. You don't understand how hard it is for me, my car, and I don't have enough money, and it's just hard. Okay, I get that, but you've got a job that I'm giving you money for. And if I'm going to give you money, I expect production. But again, remember when we talked about growing relationships, how to build, all right, how to build trust with people? If you remember how we build trust, we start out with building relationships, and then we challenge those relationships. And the challenge always has to be right there on the edge. Because if you bring in a challenge that's way out here, it just blows the thing up. You know, for instance, if I haven't built a relationship with you, all right, guys, you probably understand this. For some reason, girls keep running away from me if on the second date I ask them, hey, what do you think about you and I just like getting married? I mean, whoa, yeah, he's just going way too fast. The challenge has gone much greater than the relationship. So we have to move slowly. We have to move in increments. Give a challenge to the relationship, see if the relationship is able to hold. If we do this at the team builder level, then what will happen is you'll find that when you get out into these levels, the relationship is grounded. The relationship is founded. The relationship has depth. The relationship has stability. So now you can begin to put the pressure of task, accomplishment, production, scores, rules, measuring. No, all these management words. And people don't freak out. So again, you're going to have this with some, you're not going to have it with others as you move forward. So you're going to find as you move from the team builder to the manager, there's going to be some people that are able to follow you and some people that are not. All along the way, you're going to have people that you've just been introduced to for the very first time. While there's other people that you've been walking with for 3, 4, 5 years. And so you're always in this place of flux. You're always in this place of, okay, I need to build a relationship with this person. I need to give this person this challenge. I need to give this person this challenge. Welcome to being a head coach. I loved my days as being a head coach, constantly evaluating. I mean, every single day, evaluating my athletes. Who's where? How are they doing? We need them to be at level 10. Where are they right now? We've got this person that's a starter, that's on the varsity, and they've been going, man, they've just been knocking the lights out of it. However, they've been slacking over the past couple of weeks, and I got this person over here that was JV, and all of a sudden they're knocking the lights out of it. Hey, constantly looking at your group, constantly looking at your team so that you can know where to develop, where to invest in their lives so everyone is moving forward. You guys, these are all power moves as a team builder. And if we don't learn how to do these power moves as a team builder, then we can easily find ourselves as a manager at this level struggling, working overtime, doing people's work for them because they aren't doing it or they won't do it. Or when you do tell them to do it, they don't do it good enough. So you're going, well, I got to fire them. You know, and then you fire them. Okay, now you get to do their job. You know, so these are just struggles that we have as managers that can all be, I was going to say the word mitigated, but I don't know, it might be a little early for that. All of these struggles can be lessened if we learn how to do the team builder. Unfortunately, the team builder level, as we've talked about before, is like a forgotten art. It's not valued. Companies don't look at it and say, this is an important step in our growth process in our company. This level right here, called the team builder, where there's actually training and development that goes on. It's not just all of a sudden, well, Sam, how about if you just become the head person? I want you to be over all the photographers. Okay, cool. Does it pay more? Yeah. All right, I love it. But there's no training, there's no development, there's no intentionality with it. And so he's got the position, but it's still work for him. He doesn't understand that he needs to add to his work a measure of building relationships and drawing people and influencing people as he's coming forward. So I hope this is making sense to you guys. This is great stuff as we move from team builder and now begin to look forward and taking these next steps, coming into the manager mentality. Again, man, if we're not careful, if we bring this worker mentality up into the management positions, you will get worn slick. I promise you. You'll be working all the time, and it's just, how come I'm never getting forward? How come I'm not getting any traction here? I just feel like I'm working and working and working, but not moving forward. You might be a manager. As I've encouraged all of you managers, don't just jump straight to the management level training. Start here. Start at the team builder, because this is the primary reason why managers struggle so much, is they can't get people to do what they want them to do. So we learn how to become team builders. So again, this is our worker level that we're moving up. We're getting ready to tap into our 8 sessions of the management level with winning in the workplace. I look forward to seeing you on the other side of this. Okay? Again, go find those people that you are going to influence. Identify them. Get a path for them. Get to know them. Do stuff with them. Influence them. Draw them to you. Pretty soon, they'll be following you. Out of choice, not out of force. We'll see you on the other side.